Hello, so we're now on to program 8, believe it or not. So week, God, lost track for a second. Week 3. If you did program 7, you'll now know that we're up to 10 reps, 3 sets. Other than that, same old format. So we will begin. You will need your door anchor starting at the bottom of the door to begin with. Obviously, I'll give you time and everything as per usual. And then, other than that, you probably will want a mat or something soft. We're doing a few floor exercises that would probably benefit from a mat. You might need your leg straps. I'm going to not use them, but we're going to be doing some sort of hamstring curls, and you can use the handles, pop your feet through the handles, but some people might prefer the leg straps. So without further ado, we will get going with our pulse raiser, and it is jump focused today. I'm sure you'll all be pleased to hear. So let's get going, and I'm just going to ask you to start bouncing. As always, we'll build up, so nice and gentle to begin with, and we'll try and get a little bit breathy by at the end. So 5 minutes here, bouncing. You can start to increase your movement further side to side. And now I want you to get slightly more jumpy, increasing the height this time. And the next thing I'm going to bring in is our arms. So I want you to almost pretend like you're shooting a basketball. So jump up and shoot, jump up and shoot, up and shoot. Nice big jump, bringing in the arms. Keep going. A few more slam dunks. And back to our bouncing. The next one we're going to do is tuck jumps. So, bringing our knees up if possible, but we could just raise our knees one at a time, whatever works for us. So just every now and then, whenever it feels right for you, just a little tuck jump, or bringing your legs up as high as you can. So it doesn't need to be repeated, but just a little bit of power. Again, showing you those adaptations. Even if you can just do 1 or 2, that's really, really great. Great stuff. So we'll go back to our bouncing. And we'll do a little bit of mobility before starting our working block. So just bring that back down to some marching here. And we're going to be doing a bit of leg work. So we're going to do some squats to begin with our bands. But just to warm up and prepare for that, I want to just do a few body weights, touching down, squatting down. If you want to bend down and touch, that's fine. Couple here. And then I want to try and, if we can come down to a resting pose, as far low down as you can. And then I want to bring one arm up. If you want to be all the way down here, that's fine, wherever works for you. Touch that down, and the other way. Just swapping back over and over and shake that out. Now the other one I want to do is almost like a lunge, but just using this more as a stretch. Coming back, and the other side. Holding that. And we've done these a couple of times, our gate openers. So we're going up, out, and down, up, out, and down, then reversing it out, in, and down, out, in, and down. So that's them. A couple of little ankle twists. Again, you can have your foot on the floor to aid with balance if you'd like. Some ankle twists. And finally, some twists at the waist, looking over that shoulder. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warm. Our body knows we're about to exercise, and we shall begin. So as I said, we did some squats in the warm-up because we were going to prepare for some squats we're doing with the bands. So you're going to want to face the door for these. As always, I'm going to do them at the side for demonstration purposes. But what I'm going to demonstrate without the bands is the movement. So you want the bands anchored at the bottom. And what I want you to do is squat down, and then as you're coming up, go straight into a row. So this is a complex movement. We're working the lower and the upper body. So squatting down, rowing up. So grab your bands, and say anchor at the bottom. Feet slightly outside hip width, and we're going to go on to 10 reps. So squat down, row up. Squat down, row up. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax there. We're working a lot there. Because we're doing our legs and our arms, sort of maybe whether you're what you want to target, you need to consider that in terms of your band colour and how far from the door you stand. So that one is very good for hitting a bit of everything. So we're coming up to the end of our 30 seconds rest. So grab that, stand away from that door again. So you probably want to be facing straight towards the door. I'm doing it at the side for to aid, so I can sort of not be facing away from the camera. Let's go again. Row up. Squat down, row up. Down, up. So we're leading with the elbows on the row. Keep going, 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And relax there. Lovely, lovely stuff. 30 seconds. Make sure your water at reach if you want some of that. And we'll be going, preparing to go again in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Off we go. Squatting down, rowing up. Squatting down, rowing up. halfway there now. Keep going. It's our last set as well. These. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Nice full minute. So yeah, because we're getting further into the program, what I am doing as always is getting a little bit more challenging, but it's obviously very good for our progression. So the next one we're going to do, and this is why you probably want your mat, because we are going to be doing some hamstring curls. So we'll be led down. You want to lean your head against your hands, and we're going to be tucking the band around us and bringing our hamstring, our feet towards our bum as we're led down. So we'll do 10 on each side, then take our rest. So for me, I'm going to tuck the ankle strap, the handles over my feet. If you prefer to use the ankle straps, I'll give you a bit of time just to grab them. But this should work just fine as long as you've got them nice and secure. So I tend to sort of tuck my laces over, always gives them like a little barrier. So hopefully you're good to go. So as I say, you're coming to led down. We're working one at a time. So we'll start. I'm just bringing that heel to arm, and you should really, really feel this in the back of your legs, in the hamstring. So working the right first. I can definitely feel that. If you can't, again, have a think about which band you want to be using. Just a couple more on this leg, and then we'll change over. Last one here, and we'll go straight into the other side. Feeling that? Halfway here now. So you really want to push towards heel to bum as much as possible to really feel that. Two more. Last one. That's our coming up to our 30-second breather there. If you did want to challenge yourself, you get double time. But I think for now, we'll just be keeping one leg at a time. My hands just come up, so you might get a few extra seconds rest whilst I sort that out. If you're having a lot of trouble with the handles staying on your feet, you might want to give the leg straps a go. So let's go again with that first leg. So heel to bum. And swapping over. And relax. There. Lovely, lovely stuff. So 30 seconds, and we'll do it all again one more time. So we'll go again in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really just trying to push that little bit further. And controlling on the way back. Two more. Last one. Switching over, and here we go. Eight, 9, and 10. Lovely stuff. So, keep your feet tucked, keep the feet tucked in the handles because we're going to utilise the fact that we're all strapped in, hopefully, and we're going to do some bicycle crunches. I know we tend to leave the abs to the end, but because we're in sort of the perfectly set up for it, I thought we'd do them now. So bicycle crunches and using those resistance bands for a little bit of extra sort of core training. So you just, like you're pedaling a bike, we've done them in our ab exercises. I don't think we've used the bands. So you should just feel that a little bit more. So we're going to do 10 here. Sorry, join in when you're ready. 3 more. Again, you can have, I need to adjust my bands one more time. You can use the sort of twisting in or just the legs, whatever feels right to you. I'll demonstrate just the legs next. But it's that sort of, as it says on the tin, the cycling motion with our legs. So coming back in now, if you just want to do the legs, head off the floor, head on the floor. There's a little bit of an adaptation to make things slightly less impactful. Couple more. Relax there. I need to adjust my bands one final time. I actually find it's better to have the handle underneath my foot. Okay, we'll get ready to go one last time. I'm going to twist with my upper body this time again. But that does make things a little bit harder. So just, my foot's come out there. Just power on through to the end. And relax. That's perfect. So that should be everything that we're going to do with our bands in the door anchor. So I would, please can you take the bands out from the door and get rid of that anchor. We're now just back to our traditional style, sort of standing on the band to create that resistance. So the next section will be a little bit more sort of upper body focused. So again, having a think about the colour of the band we want to use. And I am going to drop back down. So you should definitely have enough time to swap over if needs be. So we're going to do our front and side raises. So working our shoulders. I know my shoulders are one of my downfalls. So my band will reflect that. But also, therefore, I know it's an area I need to target. But they are small muscles, so. Okay, so for this one, standing on the band, think about how wide you stand in terms of the resistance. Again, just 1 foot if you want to, depending on what colour band and all the decisions you've made. So we're going up and then forward. In line with the shoulders, arms straight, little bit, not locked out, so you might want to keep a little bend in your elbow. I hope you joined in on 2 reps. Well, maybe we'll do a bonus one, just in case, because I didn't say go. So, nice and controlled. Palms facing down, both movements. And just as a reminder, out and forward counts as 1. So keep going here. You should be feeling this in your shoulders, upper back. And we've discussed before, doing different movements will target different muscles. Keep going there. 3 more. 1 more. And relax. So I definitely feel these ones for me. So my shoulders are one area that I really want to try and target. So 30 seconds as per usual, and then we'll go back in. Think how that felt. Think about your OmniRise scale, and if you need to make any adjustments, please do. But we are back in now. So there we go. Out and forward. So we want to keep our upper body nice and stable. We don't want to be rocking or anything like that, using any momentum to perform the movement. Keep going. Coming up to halfway now. Couple more here. Two more. And last one out and back in. Great stuff. So we've got 30 seconds and then we'll go for one final time. So in a break, you might just want to give your shoulders a bit of a roll as we prepare to go again in 10 seconds time. So getting ready, and last 10 reps. 3, 2, 1, out and forward. Out and forward. And forward. Up. Forward. So we're halfway. Good stuff. Okie doke. Push on through to the end. Try not to compromise your form as you're getting more fatigued. We're almost there now. Out. Forward. Last two. Forward. Last one. Give it everything you've got. And relax. That's a tough one, guys, so really great work. So now we're going to target the arms. Start with our triceps. So for this one, we are going to do our tricep kickbacks. So once again, we're going to do one arm, then the other, and then I'll rest. But of course, we've got a minute in between that. And a little time to drink if you need one. So everyone will have different strengths and weaknesses. So, for example, if you found them really tricky, it could be, it's nothing to worry about. That's one of the reasons why we're doing this. But maybe, you've got really strong legs or something. So we're setting up now. Just to demonstrate these, we've done them before. So you want to come up, kick back, and down. So raising up, kicking back, and down. So we'll do one side, then the other, then we'll rest. So let's go. So I'm starting with my right, up, down, back. Pulling up to about chest height, kicking back as straight as possible, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Good stuff. So I think what we're going to do is I might throw in a bit of a challenge at the end. Leave you on 10 toes for now. So swapping arms. Exact same thing. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Keep it going. Halfway there. Again, thinking, how does that feel? Do you need to make any adjustments? If you're not getting it out straight, too hard. If you're flying out, maybe too easy. Last one. And we'll take our rest there. So 30 seconds. We'll do that again, and then the challenge at the end is going to be to do both together. We'll see how we get on. But we'll cross that bridge after this set. For now, we're sticking to one arm at a time. So let's get going again. So up, back, and down with that first arm. Keep going. This is great stuff. Four more here. 3 more. And last one. And swapping over straight into the other arm. 3, 2, sorry, I'm counting down, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Lovely jubbly, 30 seconds there. And then we're going to try and hit both arms for our challenge. So just to show you, both arms up, both arms out, both arms down. See how you get on. If you need to go back to doing one and the other, you can do that as well. So one and then the other. Right, here we go then. Let's do this team. 1, up, back, down, up, back, down. Lovely. So we're skiing, so we're halfway there. So if you're managing this, really great stuff. Almost there now. Last 2. Final 1. And relax. Great work. So often when we work one muscle, we tend to then work the opposite. The term for this is agnostic muscles. But so we've done the back of the arms. Let's do the front of the arms, the biceps. So for this one, we're just going to do the bicep curls we all know and love. So starting at the thighs, all the way up to the shoulders, and controlling back down. We'll do both arms together. If you want to do one than the other, just have a bit longer rest, that's fine. And also thinking about how you want to stand on that band. So I think that's coming up to our minute's rest. I've been waffling on here, but let's get going without further ado. So, feeling this along the front of the arm there. Halfway now. Nine and 10. Lovely stuff. So 30 seconds there. And we will go again. So, are you ready? Prepare and off we go. Nice and controlled. So 2 beats up, 2 beats down. Great work. Keep it going. Elbows tucked in. Our upper body still. So 2 more. Last one. And relax. Have a little shake out if you need to be. And we'll have 30 seconds break before finishing our final set. And then we're well over halfway. We just have 2 more band exercises and our usual flexibility and balance. So we're ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, then here we go. Perfect. Keep that going. Lovely controlled movement. That's grand. 2, 1, and relax. Shake that off. 1 minute there, folks. So our next one, we've definitely done these before, is our overhead stretches. So again, standing on that band, we'll bring it up to shoulder level. I'm just going to step back so my full was in. Then we're just going to reach up and over. So we're going to rotate. So we're going to go one side then the other. If you just want to stand on the band 1 foot, that's no problem. So because we're doing one than the other, fortunately, that means we got to double it. But we'll get them done, no problem. So we'll start to repair now as our 1 minute's coming to an end. Bringing the band up to our shoulders and then just pressing overhead and tipping to the side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, quarter of the way, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 30 seconds there. Take a little breather, and then 2 sets left. Alrighty. So coming on up, and let's go again. We're halfway now. Keep going all the way to the end. Keep stretching up and over. And last couple here. Pushing on. Making sure you're getting that full motion of movement. And last one. 30 seconds. Getting a little bit warm. So get rid of my jumper in that rest time. And do one final round. So, bands at the ready. And off we go for the last time. We're over halfway now. Keep going, keep pushing. Final few. Really should be feeling it now. If you're not, think about your band colour next time. Last one each side. Lovely, and relax there. So, we've got one last exercise, and this is, again, I'm not going to hold it at the handles, I'm going to come in and we're just going to do some lat pull downs. So starting with our bands straight above our head, bringing our arms out to fully extension and returning up, making sure the bands don't snap us back. So for me, if I hold it at the handles, far too long. So just coming in to about shoulder width level. So I think we're coming up to the end of our 1 minute. Back to our 10 reps, 3 times round. So our starting position, band above our head, then bringing it all the way out and returning. So let's go. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest there, 30 seconds, team. So we've got to do that obviously 2 more times. And then actually this is our last one because we did a bit of core in the middle of our section. So getting ready to go again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Nice stuff. Keep an eye on those swinging handles if you've still got them attached like I have. 5. Oh, sorry. Just 2 more. And relax 30 seconds and then 1 more time round. And that's our resistance section done. And we'll do some balance next. So just 10 more seconds before we go again. So you might want to start to prepare. And we're back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. That's great stuff. So put the band to one side. Just give your shoulders a roll, your arms a shake off. So shoulders back, some nice big circles, then forwards. Do it a couple of times. And whilst we're here, we'll give them a quick stretch as well. So hands across, arm across us. Again, not pulling on that elbow, just on either above or below it. And swap over. Definitely done a lot of shoulder work today. So we want to just stretch them off. And I think we might also do our back. So same one that we always do. Another one you can do is bending over, using your elbows to push against your knees. That's another one that you should feel across the little back there. Slowly coming up if you've done that one, and a chest stretch as well. So I just want us to march it out, flick our legs out, and we're going to do some balance now, and we're going to take some inspiration from yoga for our balance. If anybody's familiar with yoga, these are the warrior poses. So first of all, I'm going to step out with my right leg. So your back leg, my left leg, is going to be just at the angle, nice big step. So and that front leg is facing straight forward. And we're going to turn our hips to face that way. And just bending that front knee, arms out to our sides. So just looking over our arms and bending forward. Now I want you to twist your back foot out so it's directly at a right angle, perpendicular to your front foot, and your heels are in line. And then we're going to take that even further. Just seeing how far we can let our body weight take us down. And now I want you can either lean against that front leg or come on down and bring your back arm up and look towards your hand that's raised. Either foot, your elbow on your knee or stretching down as far as you can go towards your ankle, and just holding this one here. Couple more seconds. And the last one we're going to do is called the triangle pose. So straightening that front foot, and again, just dropping down as far as you can reach, backhand up in the air. And again, holding this one before we swap sides again. So shaking that off. So we'll start, big step out, back foot at the angle, and bending forward. This one's almost more like a hamstring stretch as well. So just coming forward. Now turning our back foot completely out to face the wall at our side. And again, leaning forward, arms out, focusing at those fingertips in front of us. How far can we lean forward? Lovely stuff. Now we're coming on down, either our elbow on our knee or stretching forward, back arm up in the air. See if you can go a tiny little bit further. Great stuff. And then that triangle pose. So straightening the front foot, but bending towards it, back arm still up in the air. That is lovely stuff. So shaking that one off. Now, just want to stretch the front of the legs. If you want to use this as an additional balance, you can try and do it without holding on, but we've done it many times. Knees together, hips forward, feel it along the front. Again, feel free to do it as a bit of a balance exercise if you'd like to, but this is for our stretching. And change legs. Holding for a few more seconds here. And again, another one I'm going to do, you can use this to test your balance if you want to, is one for our glutes. So I want you to bring your foot up, place your ankle around about your knee, and just sit back into it. So sitting your hips back. Again, we're actually just mainly stretching here. It's not necessary to test our balance unless you want to. So feel free to hold on and just push onto that knee that's raised to really feel that stretch. Sinking down into that bent leg. That's lovely stuff. And swapping over, other side. Last stretch here as well. Pushing onto that knee to feel it more. Few more seconds. And great work. So, we've done it. Another session done. Shake everything out. Particularly those shoulders. They got a good old sort of couple of exercises targeting them. So, yeah, I hope you should be feeling it. Remember, sometimes the next day or the day up, 2 days after, you might be feeling some aches and pains. That's a bit normal. It shows that the muscles, in order for muscles to grow, they have to be a little bit broken, and then they get stronger by repairing themselves. So that's completely normal, but that's different to an injury. So if you're experiencing any injuries, please let us know, contact us. And don't forget about your logbook, very important. Please, documenting all of that OmniRise scale, how you found the session, any feedback, all those things, get them down in the book. Let us know if anything's really urgent, any questions, whatever, you've got the contact details. So again, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed that one and look forward to seeing you to the next session. Thank you.